Hey, welcome back, everybody. So, I'm going to change. For some reason, I think the rain got to my brain because I have the lyrics on my song, but not the music behind it. Wow, I totally messed that up when I rewatched my video. But I wasn't going to redo it just because of that. So, anyways, this is a Hank Sohler original, me. I wrote this song in memory of my family and where I grew up. And actually, I'll dedicate this one to a good friend of mine, more like a best friend of mine that I miss dearly, Mr. Randy Shaw. And I know he's watching up there, but he was the first person to ever hear me sing this song, and I did it for him and a couple of the other loggers down at the logging shop, the Saw Shop, Triple S, Saw Express. So Randy always loved music, and when I sang this to him, I don't know if he loved me to say this, but it brought him to tears, and he loved it. And he says, Hank, you need to sing this song and make Vernonia proud, you know what I mean? So this one's for you, big guy. And for my mama, of course, because this, like I said, and my dad and, my brother, so everybody who's logged in my life, and, I wasn't that big, so, I did garage doors in life and then construction. So, anyways, this is called Never Give an Inch by Hank Sohler. And other part of that is that Never Give an Inch, if anyone knows this, is actually the original name to the movie with Paul Newman and Henry Fonda that is now named Sometimes a Great Notion. But if you watch the movie and you look up on the wall in the movie, you'll see it. It actually has a sign that says Never Give an Inch. So anyways, that's how I got the name of my song. Little bit of background there for you. So anyways, hey, what happened to the bonfires and logging roads and live wire cranking AC/DC till the sun come up? Staying in a pigsty, staying where the dogs last. Cruising through the woods on a Saturday night. Well, it's kind of hard to break away. But go grab some beers and let's go play. And then we'll head out to the clear cut where you work all day, sweat your ass off just to earn your pay. Pulling them lines, hauling them logs. When the weekend comes, they can howl with the dogs. Fall that timber, you can hear it crash. Here comes the bullbuck with the cash. But when Monday comes, they'll do it over in a pinch. 'Cause them logger boys, hell, they never give an inch. Yeah, their saws are bored out with a 390 kit. When they lower them rakers, boy, just look at them chips. Cut as fast as they can until the end of the day. Then they jump in the crummy and they're on their way. Stop at the quick stop for a six-pack to go, 'cause every day of their life is one big logging show. And then they head out to the clear cut where they work all day, sweat their ass off just to earn their pay. Pulling them lines and hauling them logs. When the weekend comes, they can howl with the dogs. Fall that timber, you can hear it crash. Here comes the bullbuck with the cash. But when Monday comes, they'll do it over in a pinch. 'Cause them logger boys, hell, they never give an inch. And hey, ladies, I'm not leaving you out. My mama was a mother trucker, and there ain't no doubt. She threw her own damn wrappers every day of her life. She was a hard-ass mama, that's why I'm still alive. But if you're gonna love a logger, man, you gotta be tough to keep their ass in line when the going gets rough. And then they head out to the clear cut where they work all day, sweat their ass off just to earn their pay. Pulling them lines and hauling them logs. When the weekend comes, they can howl with the dogs. Fall that timber, you can hear it crash. Here comes the bullbuck with the cash. But when Monday comes, they'll do it over in a pinch. 'Cause them logger boys, hell, they never give an inch. Yeah, them logger boys, hell, they never give an inch. Now I need some guitar behind it, and some drums, and some bass, ding-a-ding-ding-ding, ding-a-ding.
What about the cowbell?
Need some cowbell. I gotta have more cowbell. I gotta say, you gotta do something and play the hell out of that cowbell. Little bit of Christopher Walken for you. You're talking to me all wrong. It's the wrong tone. You do it again, I'm gonna poke you in the eye with a soldering iron. tell me something. Does your mother sew? Boom! Make her sew that! Okay, you got to end it with some comedy. I love that. It's off Joe Dirt, by the way. If you haven't seen that, watch that part. It always cracks me up. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron. It's terrible. What a bad man he must have been, you know? Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my song and my little comedy blip in there, you know, my little impressions. So anyways, let me know what you thought. Talk to you later.